Nayeli is going to be your very first tank that you ever come across, and she is quite powerful. Looking at her items, we see the vision that CNE has for her. First off, she's buffing all damage, or the damage of all champions. Next up, we have an item which increases her health, which just makes her an even better tank. Followed up by an item which increases the aura of courage, which looking here, it increases the damage of champions in the column immediately behind Nayeli by quite a large amount. So in the background here, you see Nayeli is using her aura of courage to buff this third line, or this column of 3 with that ability. And what makes her a particularly good tank is her aura of protection, which says if there's an enemy attacking her, she increases the damage of all champions in the formation by a set percent, which is also boosted by her 4th item slot. Now, currently I'm not using her in this way, but she is a very, very strong tanking option who can take quite a beating, and for a lot of players is the only viable tanking option that we have right now because of how much health she can get. Now she is grossly over leveled for here. If you see she's at E54, I did an overnight farm, so don't pay too much attention to that health. I mean, it is great to know how high she can get to, but yeah, don't worry about that too much. Finally, for her 5th and 6th slots, the standard alt damage, alt cooldown items. Her ultimate is very, very useful because it offers a very lengthy stun. So if we click on it, let's see if someone's gonna live. Okay. Well, it's really anticlimactic, but her stun is very good. It lasts for quite a number of seconds, and I like to combine her ultimate with the ultimate of Ashara, who shares a spot with Evelyn. Ashara will push them back, and then Nayeli will stun them, meaning if you're on a level that requires you to kill obstacles that come onto the screen as you progress forward, but the monsters are really hard to kill, you can push them back, stun them, push them up, and then use other champions in your formation to try and hit those either their torches or sarcophagi. They'll move onto the screen as you progress forward. Looking at her upgrades, we see quite a lot of group damage with very respectable amounts of self damage. She does have a very good basic attack, which is one of the few cleaves in the game. So it's very good at clearing out large groups of mobs if you're running into that type of situation. But we see lots of blue, and I don't know, I guess this is orange if that's red. So blue and orange, very good signs for a party buffer. Then looking at here, the lime green here is Nayeli Vengeance Courage. So Vengeance is her specialization that's focusing on that aura of courage. And then it also says, courage. So it's focusing on the buffs. Look how, again, she's one of our top buffers with her other specializations, not quite anywhere close. And this is logarithmically scaled. So the fact that this is quite far apart is leagues of multipliers apart from each other. So when you're selecting her, you're going to want to pick the Aura of Courage, at least for now, and not the specialization that increases her health and makes her a priority, because you're missing out on a lot of damage. I didn't cover that in the other video. Anyway. That sums it up for Nayeli. Pretty basic. She's an amazing tank that buffs the party a whole bunch, as long as they are immediately behind her. I hope this has been beneficial, and see you next time. Take care.